Slap chop. What'd I say?
What's your department?
Welcome to Goose Island's Brewed for Food education series. I'm Mike Smith, and today you're cooking with a dad. So, my kids love tacos, but there's two big problems with tacos. One, you have what I like to call the burrito blowout.
What a messy taco.
Second, you have the crunchy taco, which you usually see something like this happen.
Crunchy and messy. Oh man. That is no bueno.
So today, I'd like to introduce the walking taco. But we're gonna kick it up a little bit and make it a dad recipe, and I'll show you how here in a minute. So, most important step, grab yourself a beer. That's a good one. All right, not too many thrills with this recipe. We're gonna start with, the recipe below calls for a pound of ground beef, but I'm gonna go with a little bit more because I have a big family and some guests today, so we're just gonna go ahead and add that to the skillet. We're just gonna go ahead and brown it up first. I'm pretty sure that the fire alarm is going to go off soon, so bear with me. Now, as you notice, I didn't season the meat because we're going to go with just your traditional taco seasoning bags here, because dads don't have time to make their own seasoning, let alone put it in. So the old El Paso recipe calls for 2/3 cup water. Well, we're going to replace that with some 4-Star Pilsner from Goose Island. Pilsner is a great beer to drink with tacos, but it's a great beer to cook with as well. Just want to give some texture and some basic flavors to the meat with those spices that are going to be in there as well. Another thing too is when we're cooking the meat, when it's almost brown, you want to take out all the grease in that pan because we want to replace it with the beer and the spice packet there. So now a lot of people ask me, hey Mike, why the walking taco? With those two basic things I just said, the walking taco is basically just a taco in a chip bag. But the nice thing about it is there's less of a mess. Everybody gets to pick out their own chip, and whether you stay at the dining room table or someone gets up and runs out of arm's reach, then they'll still have it in the bag, which is kind of nice.
Where's the beef?
All right, so that ground beef is pretty brown, so we're gonna go ahead and drain the grease out of it. Go ahead and get the strainer here, beer off to the side. And we can let a little grease stay in there. That's just gonna add a little bit flavoring salt to the beef, so you don't have to keep it in there too long. Just get the lion's share out there. And then we're gonna go right back into the pan. All right, put that to the side. All right, so now,
Where's the beef?
now we got our ground beef back in the pan. We're gonna go ahead and add our seasoning packet. Plenty of seasoning packets you can get. I just got the original mix here. Sprinkle it in there. Sometimes I don't put the whole packet in. It seems like a lot, so I'm gonna hold off a little bit. Go ahead and put that 4-Star Pilsner to replace the grease that was in there. And then we're just gonna cook this over medium heat for a little bit longer, just to have that spice packet, the beer kind of mingle with that ground beef. You want to cook it down a little bit too. You don't want it super sloppy in there. Drink a beer. All right, so as that's boiling off the water, I just grabbed some regular taco ingredients. So we have our bag o' shredded lettuce here because no dad has time to actually shred the lettuce. Got our red salsa, some sour cream, and some bag o' cheese. Got some green salsa in there as well, just in case you like that. Got some green onions cut up to bam it at the end. And then we have a tomato and an onion that we're gonna cut up right now. Get that down, and then bring out my friend, the old slap chop. Go ahead and put it under there and just chop, 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 chop. Look at that. Well, it didn't get everything. Actually, it didn't get a lot. Bam. Pull out the skins. Do the same thing to the onion. The chop slap. Too big for the chop slap. Still too big for the chop slap. How handy is this guy? All that time you're saving that you can spend drinking beer, right? Check on the meat. Oh, look at that. I smell a little bit of that Pilsner. So this is perfect. This is, see how a lot of the liquid's out of there? So this taco meat is about ready to go. All right, now for the fun part, assembling the walking taco. So just pick up a mix of different style chips. You can use regular tortilla chips if you want and just use a Ziploc bag, but it's a lot more entertaining if you can get a mix of different chips here and have your guests or your kids pick out their favorite ones. My favorite are the Cool Ranch Doritos, so
I want to meet that dad.
go ahead, grab your bag, crunch up the chips a little bit before you open it. There we go. First up, you want to add a little bit of the ground beef in there. Cheese is next, so it melts in there. Little onion, little lettuce, get a little bit of that green salsa in there. There, finish it off with some green onions. Look at that. And if you want to kick it up a notch, a little hot sauce. You can add whatever you want. Whatever ingredients you add to tacos, go ahead, put them on the board for people to enjoy. Dash in there, grab your fork. You got yourself a walking taco. Less mess. Love the different style of chips you can get in there. This has been Goose Island's, damn it. All right, so the recipe's below. Like, comment, or subscribe. This has been Cooking with a Dad. Cheers. Now it's time to walk away and do something. And I almost forgot, you can always add a little bacon. Cheers. Hey, get back here!